Hello fellow Vancouver Canucks fans, presenting today my Vancouver Millionaires game-worn jersey, number 23, Alex Edler. Came with this certificate of authenticity, signed by the head equipment manager and our president and GM. It also has the information about the jersey on it, size, registration number, when it was worn, so on and so forth. Also with the jersey came the certificates explaining the history of hockey in Vancouver, Vancouver Millionaires history, and so on and so forth, long before any of us were born. A photo of the original club, as well as the current version of the Vancouver Canucks wearing their tribute uniforms. And now to the jersey itself. Again, it's a size 58. You can see which Alex wears. One thing that Alex does to his jerseys, all of them, is he has the NHL shield trimmed, either himself or the trainer or equipment manager does it on his behalf. From what I understand, it's because the points on the shield are quite sharp when the jersey is worn over equipment, and they often flip over and dig into his neck, which is quite uncomfortable. From what I understand, there's a few other Canucks that do the same thing. I don't recall which players offhand. And apparently several players around the league do the same thing. In fact, I understand even a couple of them have the shield removed entirely for that reason. Very little game wear. You probably can't even see it on the video. Mark here. There's a black mark here on the sleeve. Obviously a hook at some point in the game. Again, minimal wear, as it was worn for the second and third period. And I'm not sure how many shifts Alex would have had in 40 minutes, but that's when it was worn. Inside the jersey, you can clearly see the number 23 written in marker on the fight strap, and of course the markings applied by the equipment manager explaining the history of the jersey, when it was worn, so on and so forth. So it's a nice touch there. I'll flip it around, showing the back. Again, very little game wear. Very nicely done. This is from set 2, and set 1 was worn during the pregame warm-up and the first period. From what I understand, later in the year, later this year or early next year, set 1 will be auctioned off with proceeds to charity. I'm speculating that the charity is Canuck Place. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me. Yeah, very successful program by the Canucks. Nicely done. I think they're beautiful jerseys. It's my first game worn Canucks jersey. I've got a few Moose game worns, but this is my first Canuck game worn. And yeah, I was very pleased with how it turned out. Very pleased. I was actually very lucky to get it, as obviously the demand was quite high for these sets of jerseys. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and feel free to comment, and go Canucks!